President Muhammadu Buhari commissions HADEJIA Valley Irrigation Scheme, other projects in Jigawa. Independent National Electoral Commission urged registered voters nationwide to participate in Saturday's mock accreditation. CZECH Republic President-elect says Ukraine should be allowed to join NATO after her ongoing war. In sports, British transfer record smashed on deadline day as an unprecedented January transfer window ended for the first time since 2011. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thank you for joining us. President Muhammadu Buhari has commended the efforts of Jigawa State Governor Badaru Abubakar for the execution of developmental projects across the state over the last 7 years of his administration. President Buhari gave the commendation while commissioning HADEJIA Valley Irrigation Scheme in Awuyo local government area and 11-kilometer unity Pentagon to Fanisau Dual Carriageway in Duse, the state capital. He explained that the projects are in line with his administration's agenda of improving the living standard of the masses. The president also commissioned the 50.3-meter second taller flag in Africa along Maiduguri Road, Benin Kudu local government area of the state. Speaking during the commissioning, the chairman of Malam Alu Agro Allied Company, Farouk Adamu Aliu, said the agro farm, sitting on 80-hectare land in Faru village, is changing the perception of mechanized farming in Nigeria. According to him, it was a direct response to the call by the President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration for Nigerians to return to agriculture as the mainstay of nation's economy, rather than rely solely on oil as the only source of revenue for the country. The farm also have 250 square meter greenhouse where they produce other greenhouse vegetables, as well as another 500 greenhouse which is being used as nursery. Members of the Lagos State House of Assembly have sought further extension of the new Naira notes swap, noting that the 10 days added to the deadline would not be enough. During a sitting presided over by the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Mudashiru Obasa, the lawmakers said though the policy was good, its timing was wrong and they called for urgent steps to resolve it. They faulted the Naira redesign policy of the CBN, which they lamented has brought suffering to Nigerians and posed danger to the economy. Obasa explained that economists have revealed that new currencies cannot be used to control inflation, and such does not achieve its purpose most of the times. The speaker noted that in other countries, old currencies are not discarded in a rush, but allowed to gradually fade out of the system. The lawmaker representing Somolu Constituency 1, Rotimi Olowo, who moved the motion, sought an extension of the deadline till July 2023, in line with the resolution of the National Assembly. Olowo added that the new policy has also brought suffering to the citizens of Nigeria, calling on the CBN to do the needful. The Central Bank of Nigeria announced a 10-day extension of the deadline for the currency swaps as approved by President Muhammadu Buhari. The Departments of Public Health, Health Information and Environmental Health of the Kogi State College of Health Sciences and Technology, IDAH, has emerged the first, second, and third positions respectively at the maiden interdepartmental competition of the institution. Out of 10, the performances of the aforementioned departments were ranked high by the panel of judges of the competition. Addressing the students who gathered in their large numbers, Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, represented by the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Zakari Usman, expressed satisfaction with the outing of the competitors and promised his administration's continued support to the college to grow to an enviable height. Our reporter tells us more.
To avoid developing these dental diseases, there are some kind of foods and things that you can do to maintain a good oral health. Firstly, you can start eating self-cleansing foods such as mangoes, cashews, pineapples, apples to maintain your oral cavity.
On prevention of communicable disease, early diagnosis and treatment of disease, rehabilitation and mobilization of individuals and community for healthy living.
Next measure, either private or public, to prevent disease, promote health and prolong life among the populace as a whole.
Branch of science that deal with all the factors mitigating man's activities against the environment.
Epidemiology can be defined as the distribution and determinant of health-related states or events in a specified population and the application to the control of health problems.
That was mode of competitors at the maiden interdepartmental competition of the institution as they held the audience to a standstill, dishing out qualitative points to back up their various claims. The representatives of the various departments argued on the point, prospects of the different health professions. No doubt the performances of the students, while the audience, who commended the efforts of the competitors, are dishing out quality points. The winners of the competition could not hold back their joy as they burst into jubilation, shouting and singing victory song after the announcement of the results. Kogi State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Zachary Usman, who represented the state governor Yahya Bello at the event, cited that with the performance of the students, they will compete favorably with their counterparts nationwide. The governor's representative pledged that the request of the college will be channeled properly for immediate action.
I want to say congratulations to all of us. Yes. You know, in recent time, there's been a lot of bastardization of education, right from the primary level to secondary level to tertiary level. You spend more time abbreviating tenses and words. You're busier on TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, and WhatsApp and Instagram than you are, going through your books. It's not restricted to this institution. It's a global problem. Fortunately, there's a glimmer of hope from what I have seen today. I'm a sucker for good education. Reason being that I don't want to go back to the things I had to go through to get to where I am, but many of you share, similar background, and many of you are toiling through the same turmoil that I went through. But as a student that is doing his best, one of the things that keep you going is the hope that tomorrow will be better. So education first. And I'm seeing that quality education is what is going on here.
The provost of the college, Dr. Solomon Nuhu Anyegu, explained that the interdepartmental competition was organized as part of efforts at bringing back some of the lost culture in the education sector, saying that the competition will go a long way at broadening the horizon of the students.
There is no victor and there is no vanquished. You have all wonderfully worked. I know we do not have adequate time to prepare, but even despite the fact that the time given to us was very short, you have actually come to demonstrate that you have potentials.
Dr. Anyego praised Governor Bello for his constant support at ensuring the progress of the institution, promising the commitment of staff at equipping her students to solving global challenges.
Especially appreciate His Excellency, our health and education-friendly Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Dr. Yahya Adoza Bello, for the wonderful and monumental infrastructural and administrative transformation carried out in this college, which has culminated in the accreditation of all courses offered in this institution.
The departments of food hygiene, medical laboratory, pharmacy, technical, community health, dental surgery, epidemiology and disease control, health education and promotion also took part in the competition. Dignitaries at the event include local government area chairman of IDAH and Igalamela Odolu, Special Advisor to the Governor on Information and Communications, Gabriel Otta, management and staff of the college, traditional rulers, among others. I am Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
The Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, said it was not in the purview of the National Universities Commission and other tertiary institutions' regulatory agencies to shut down schools to allow students in universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education to vote during the forthcoming election. A member of the National Executive Council of ASU and chairperson of the union at the Federal University of Technology, Minna, Professor Bolaho Bolari, stated this in an interview with journalists while reacting to calls from individuals and groups in the House of Representatives that the nation's higher institution be shut down during election to enable the students who registered near their homes return home to vote. He said the NUC is a regulatory body and does not have the power to order the closure of any university in Nigeria. He noted that the only authority that can order such closure, apart from the Senate of each institution, is the Federal Ministry of Education, and the order must be given on behalf of the visitor to all the universities, which is the President. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has urged registered voters in the 436 designated polling units nationwide to participate in Saturday's mock accreditation with the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu made the call when he received a delegation of the International Foundation for Electoral System, IFES, led by its president, Anthony Bamburi, in Abuja. Professor Yakubu also urged registered voters yet to collect their permanent voter cards, PVCs, to use the opportunity of the extension of the deadline to collect their cards. He said the commission was committed to free, fair and credible elections, adding that the will of Nigerians will prevail during the exercise. On politics, the campaign train of the Kogi State All Progressives Congress, APC presidential, national and state assemblies was received by a mammoth jubilant crowd at Agasa Uruvochinomi Open Field, Okene, the hometown of the state governor, Yahya Bello. Party stakeholders were led by Governor Bello in a continued effort to galvanize vote for the party's candidate at the presidential post, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and his vice presidential candidate, Senator Kashim Shettima, as well as other candidates of the party in the state, where the people were assured of more people-oriented projects if the APC is voted back into office. The governor, while presenting the party's flag to candidates, thanked the multitude of supporters for their loyalty, asserting that the achievements recorded by the present administration in execution of legacy projects would be small compared to what the APC government will consolidate when re-elected into office. He also maintained that the party will continue to ensure truth and justice in all its activities, saying it will mobilize party supporters and bring on board as many as they can into the party. The governor enjoined the people to give their total support to all APC candidates, as they did in 2019, to ensure continuation in its programs. The presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said that he will industrialize Nigeria and provide jobs for the youth if elected. Tinubu made the promise in Awka, Anambra State, during his presidential campaign rally. He also stated that he will tackle the problem of erosion in Anambra the way he tamed the Atlantic Ocean surge in Lagos. Tinubu also promised to make Nigerians prosperous in the nation's history. Politicians in Nigeria and their supporters have been told to be civil, respectful, and remain law-abiding in their utterances while canvassing for votes ahead of the 2023 general election. The Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN, made the call at a media parley organized by the Catholic Secretariat of Nigeria, CSN, in Abuja. The organization regretted that rather than marketing their candidates and manifestos through issue-based campaigns, some political parties have embarked on the use of vulgar language, threat, character assassination, and misinformation. The Secretary General of CSN, Reverend Father Zacharias Samjumi, charged political parties to understand that elections are not a do-or-die affair. He also called on candidates of various parties to avoid spreading falsehood against their opponents for a sane society. On crime, the police command in Kano State has confirmed the arrest of 2 suspected kidnappers and rescued their 2 victims. The command's public relations officer, SP Abdullahi Haruna Kiyawa, confirmed the development in a statement issued to newsmen in Kano. The suspects are Nura Awal, 22, of Regia Lemo Quarters, Kano, and Abubakar Lawal, 22, of Bachirawa Quarters, Kano. The CPRO said on January 26th, the command received an information from Isiaku Salisu and Awal Saleh, residents of Bachirawa Quarters, Ongogo local government area in Kano, that their children, Umar Isiaku, 3, and Aliu Awal, 4, were kidnapped. On receiving the report, the State Commissioner of Police, Maman Dauda, instructed teams of Operation Restore Peace, led by SP Aliu Awal, officer in charge of Anti-Kidnapping Squad, State Criminal Investigation Department, to rescue the victims and arrest the culprit. The victims, he said, were rescued unhurt at an uncompleted building. He added that the suspects had confessed that they conspired and kidnapped the 2 children and sent letters to their parents with phone numbers and bank account detail demanding for ransom. The spokesman said the suspects would be charged to court upon completion of investigation. We go on a short break. We'll be right back. Remember, February 2023 is the general election where you will have the opportunity to elect a new president, governors, national and state assembly members to pilot the affairs of Nigeria for another 4 years. Visit INEC office to get your PVC, which is your power to elect credible leaders. Say no to electoral violence. Say no to vote buying. Say no to thuggery before, during, and after the elections. This message is brought to you by MLC TV.
As suggested in the motion, from 31st January to June 31st, 2023, say aye. Aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it.
Do you know what it takes to lead? Do you understand what is politics? Do you have issues concerning the way we play politics? Do you have reservations about some political mugu? Do you want to serve or be served? Do you want to contest? Do you want to occupy any political office or be in charge of your world? All this and many more are what we discuss right here in the political arena. A program where we trash and rage, condemn and commend, celebrate and blame all that play out in politics. Do not be told. Join me, Warner Available, every Saturday by 7 p.m. to throw more light on why we play politics the way we do and how we can play it better. Political Arena, building a government of the people and for the people. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. On the foreign scene, CZECH Republic President-elect PETR PAVEL since Ukraine should be allowed to join NATO as soon as the war is over. PAVEL, a retired NATO general, said Ukraine will be morally and practically ready to join the Western Alliance once the conflict had ended. In his first broadcast interview since his election, PAVEL gave a robust defense of the Western military support to Kiev, saying there should be almost no limit to what countries should send. He said for him, sending Western fighters plane such as F-16s was not a taboo, but he was unsure they could be delivered in time frame that could prove useful to Kiev. Czech Republic was the first Western country to send tank and infantry fighting vehicles and other weapons to Kiev as part of a series of deliveries of heavy weapons that reportedly began as early as March 2022. Next is the sports update. Let's join Jonah Malik.
And on sports update, the British transfer record was smashed on deadline day as an unprecedented January transfer window ended, with Premier League club having spent £2.8 billion during the 2022-2023 league season. Chelsea's €121 million deal for Benfica's Argentina midfielder Enzo Fernandez took the total expenditure by top-flight clubs in January to a record-breaking £815 million. More than £275 million was spent on deadline day alone before the window closed for English club at 23:00 GMT on Tuesday. The deadline day outlay was an increase of 83% on the previous January record of £150 million set in 2018. And while an all-time high season expenditure across both the summer and winter window was guaranteed after a record of £1.9 billion was set in September, the final total is double the previous record of £1.4 billion in 2017. The 2018 winter record spent of £430 million by Premier League club had also already been smashed prior to Tuesday's deadline day, with the eventual total in 2023 an increase of 90% on that and almost triple the previous January window, £295 million according to financial service firm Deloitte. Still on sports, Newcastle United reached their first cup final since 1999 by overcoming Southampton in the EFL Cup at an ecstatic St James Park by 3-1 on aggregate. Eddie Howe's resurgent side will face either Manchester United or Nottingham Forest at Wembley as the Magpies attempt to win their first major trophy since the Inter-City Fairs Cup in 1969. Newcastle, who last played in a Wembley showpiece when they were beaten by Manchester United in the 1999 FA Cup final, had a 1-0 advantage from this semi-final first leg, and St Longstaff settled any nerves among an expectant Stone Army with 2 early goals. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest have an uphill task to upturn a 3-0 deficit from the first leg of their semi-final against Manchester United Wednesday night at Old Trafford. And our sport update on MLC TV News, I am Malik Jonah reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thanks for the update, Jonah. Let's now join Matthias Ayodeji Peter for the latest update in the entertainment world.
On our foreign entertainment news, Kelvin Hart's upcoming movie titled Die Hard is coming to Prime Video. The project is a satirical action comedy that follows a fictionalized version of the comedian who is tired of being a comedic sidekick. In pursuit of a life-changing role that will turn him into a superstar, Hart joins an action hero school run by Ron Wilcott Travolta, where he learns the trick to become a master of the game. Produced by Heartbeat, Heart Global Media Company, the movie also features Natalie Emmanuel, Josh Hartnett, and Jane Reno. It is directed by Eric Appel and written by Derek Kolstad and Trippier Clancy. The project is a reimagining of the Die Hard series, originally a 10-episode Quibi show. The movie is now a full-length movie that will be available on Prime Video later this month. In addition to Prime Video, the movie will also be available in South Africa via distributor Empire. The film will screen in cinemas in South Africa from February 22, 2023 and 2 days later in Nigeria thanks to Film One Entertainment. Die Hard is also set to launch on Prime Video's members worldwide on February 24th. Crossing over to Africa, writer and social media influencer Solomon Buchi has tied the knot with his fiancée Adeola Arike. Taking to his Instagram page, the lifestyle coach shared beautiful pictures from their wedding. Buchi noted in the post caption that the most beautiful moment of their lives is tying the knot as husband and wife. He also addressed his new wife Adeola Arike, who finally becomes Mrs. Solomon Buchi. Buchi proposed to his wife Arike on July 6, 2022. When he declared his engagement to Arike, the author posted lovely photos of the two of them on his Instagram and Twitter pages. He mentioned that he dated his fiancée for a year before asking her to marry him. And that is all on entertainment news today. My name is Matthias Ayodeji Peter reporting for MLC TV.
Thank you, Matthias. That's the size of our today's package. Join us tomorrow at this same hour to watch our news as we give you updates on happenings within and across the globe. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, Twitter at MLC TV1. For your event coverage, information, contribution, advert and sponsorship, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join us Friday and Saturday to watch our special programs. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Just before we go, remember that the 2023 general election is here. Ensure you get your permanent voter cards and elect credible leaders that will represent your interest. I am Joshua Adinoy. Please continue to be your brother's keeper to build a united and peaceful society together. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.